I go to where?
You leave from your working place, you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now?
No, I don't go steal. I go steal. I go to yeah. How you question me, man? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then you still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
Okay, let's go now. I beg you, sorry.
I say.
When they call you in the night now.
When the man call me in the night.
Yeah.
He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
You told the man, say, you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea. To carry to the.
The man said, you want to give you what?
Tea. Have milk tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea?
Yeah.
For you to drink?
With bread.
With bread.
3 pieces of fruit bread.
With egg inside?
With egg inside, my butter. So, when I carry it to the man, say, carry it to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food the man give you now, you carry it so you can go convince your friend now?
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say, thank you. I say, okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right here. So one of my friends called me.
And the same man you going to now?
Yeah, the same man.
And the man tell you say he want for you to go steal?
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say, clean the car. Then they are 2 now.
In the Jeep?
In the Jeep. Then they are 2.
A big Jeep?
Yeah. Black DG. 4 doji.
4 doji?
Yeah. So when I clean the car,
air condition all inside?
No. Papi, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the whole town now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people like come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you double in the question, you say when I move from here, I'll free. You say when I move from here, I'll free. If you say one talk again, I wanted to make a whole talk clear to you, but you double in the question. Hi, looking, hi, looking, then you want force another more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office, I go explain.
I think you explain to me that you come to get fair. You say you carry the tea to the man. After you carry the tea to the man, you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I'll not fair.
Nobody, you get asking you too much question. Hey, just explain things. Say they make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. That's why I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
okay, I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then you.
Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go ahead now.
Go to school. The English say I need the English.
Okay, sorry. That's why I say sorry now. Sorry.
Say Ali, you take time. You take time.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
I said I can take time
to explain. Yeah. Okay.
The woman here, the horse Nyobli Kanga Lauren lays in along the boulevard around the new ministerial complex. That horse was constructed for her by her former partner, Mr. Cyril Ali, during the MPP days when corruption was flourishing in the country. So she has zero record on fighting corruption. Then you come to my friend Dylan. Dylan is an indecent opportunist, a dishonest charlatan.
But Anthony Jackson,
did I hear you say
dangerous hypocrite? This man here will not serve Liberia well. Today, as we speak, Dylan, who are talking blah 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 blah. What did you hear about him? Senator Abbottier, he said, hey man here, he almost a political Pharisee. He's a hypocrite. In the day, he telling me I corrupt. In the night, he crawling on his belly, pathetically begging me for hand out. Have you heard Dylan to issue any rebuttal to that statement? No. In the law, that statement qualifies as what? Adaptive admission. When somebody says something about you in the public and that thing is not true, the duty is upon you to denounce, to refute the allegation. The law says if you do not refute that allegation is presumed and assumed to be true.
Anthony Jackson,
we call Senator Thier accusation against Dylan to be true. When Musa Belete, out of anger, announced on OKFN and say that Dylan man here who say I saw to Paul, he will never say that about me because I sponsor his campaign. They don't ever announce to the Liberian people that Musa Belede took some of his corrupt money to sponsor his campaign. No. He is not an earnest person. And so all the adjectives ascribed to him, they are befitting of him.
Anthony Jackson, last evening I listened to you on Freedom FM and you were so sarcastic, if I would say, for the better choice of words, against Senator Dylan and your political leader, Yomli Kanga Lawrence. I'm wondering, and more Liberians are wondering as well, Why all of those bitterness between you and Senator Dillon? Is it something personal or what?
No, brother. No, brother. You see, that's not sarcasm. Sarcasm is not a real word. You see, I passionately criticize him. You know, because brother, let be concerned about our country future.
I mean, you were particular about his education and other personal things. So, you know.
Yeah. I talk about his educational credential because what I've tried to point out to our people is the dishonesty, provable. What Liberia do we seek for our children, your children, my children? They will look up to leaders who stole paper, 100. Is that what you want? In 2005 from the Liberian government, for which he was dragged to court. 2010, 2012, he was announced convicted. This is the man also condemned by FIFA as a fraudster. This is the man who is in the midst of the CPP, and the CPP is now throwing what I call a cordon sanitaire around him. Now, if you have a guy who is a potential contaminant and you have it in your midst, what do you think will happen? He will contaminate everybody. You know, this man is a walking corruption virus. Anything he comes in contact with, anything he touches, he contaminates. The CPP will be contaminated very soon. Because my own Liberty Party is now contaminated. People in the Liberty Party who took Peacock Trust for ability, today they are defending him up and down the country. They are defending, even though they know Mr. Ability was condemned by FIFA for 10 years as a fraudster. Even though they know Mr. Ability was convicted of tax evasion, fraud, they still defend him because he was able to get them Peacock Trust.
You also rest there, you brought dirty rest in the country, your courts on done.
I asked somebody rest yesterday. Not a dirty rest.
But what you will say, you say the people in the plaza rest, you say that you pull it do now. So I don't expect you to say anything otherwise. You also rest there, you brought dirty rest in the country, your courts on done.
I asked somebody rest yesterday. Not a dirty rest.
But what you will say, you say the people in the plaza rest, you say that you pull it do now. So I don't expect you to say anything otherwise. You also rest there, you brought dirty rest in the country, your courts on done.
I asked somebody rest yesterday. Not a dirty rest.
But what you will say, you say the people in the plaza rest, you say that you pull it do now. So I don't expect you to say anything otherwise.
180,000 in tax money from the Liberian government, for which he was dragged to court. 2010, 2012, he was announced convicted. This is the man also condemned by FIFA as a fraudster. This is the man who is in the midst of the CPP, and the CPP is now throwing what I call a cordon sanitaire around him. Now, if you have a guy who is a potential contaminant and you have it in your midst, what do you think will happen? He will contaminate everybody. You know, this man is a walking corruption virus. Anything he comes in contact with, anything he touches, he contaminates. The CPP will be contaminated very soon. Because my own Liberty Party is now contaminated. People in the Liberty Party who took Peacock Trust for ability, today they are defending him up and down the country. They are defending, even though they know Mr. Ability was condemned by FIFA for 10 years as a fraudster. Even though they know Mr. Ability was convicted of tax evasion, fraud, they still defend him because he was able to get them Peacock Trust.
Montserrado,
Booming.
Cape Mount,
Wapaloo.
Mangibi,
Boom.
and everywhere you go. This is ABC Radio 105.1 FM.
I like it. I like it.
trendybeats.com.
Oh yes, this is the sound that introduces and closes the program The Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1. And today is Friday, the 28th day of April 2023. Welcome to another presentation of this fascinating breakfast program. My name is Fidel Sadie, and I'm in a lone presenter's chair on this Friday morning in Monrovia. Maybe you can call it the D-Day. But welcome to the program this morning. A lot of things to talk about. And our focus will be on the Unity Party's pronouncement of the running mate to the standard bearer of the party and all the circumstances surrounding that program on today. And as well look at the statement from the political leader, embattled political leader of the Liberty Party, and as well look through out of what could possibly happen. Interesting indeed. And so we'll be looking at it this morning. We'll speak with Liberty Party Vice Chair for Press and Public Affairs, Daniel Sando, via the phone. And we'll also speak with the Secretary General of the Unity Party, Amos Twe. He will tell us exactly what our preparations like and how upbeat his party is about today's program. Then at 9 o'clock, we play host to our Siafa Sagboli Junior. He's the National Vice Chair for Administration of the National Democratic Coalition. He will share the second segment of the program with us this morning. And we'll be looking at different national issues, the position of his party on the current governance of affairs of our state, and how prepared is the National Democratic Coalition as we go into the October 10 polls. Just before then, we give you our motivational code African proverb, and then take few counties this morning because we intend to have an extensive conversation on events in our country. The People's Unification Party has suspended the chairman Samuel Koga. Well, what is the response of Samuel Koga in relation to that suspension? We'll also be finding out this morning. And the Liberia Football Association, that's development in the sporting world, is dedicating a state-of-the-art headquarters on today, we are told. First of its kind under the leadership of President George Weah, and under the leadership of the president of the LFA, a good one for Mustafa Raji. That's commitment to the pledge he made that during the first term of his administration, he will build a new LFA headquarters. And so we'll be finding out from the LFA as well this morning. And so keep tuned, don't go away. Our motivational quote for this morning says, don't watch the clock, that is. Do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson said, don't watch the clock, okay? Don't watch the clock at all. Do what it does. Keep moving and keep going. And our African proverb says, he who wants to be served must first serve. He who wants to be served must first serve. Oh yeah, so that's it this morning for you on the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1. If you're celebrating your birthday on today, happy birthday to you. If today is your anniversary, congratulations. And so it promises to be a great interaction this morning. So keep tuned, don't go away. Follow us on Facebook at ABC Radio 105 Official. ABC Radio 105.1 Official. That's on Facebook. You can also get us on YouTube. ABC 105.1 Official. ABC 105.1 Official. Better still, you can download the Radio King app on your Apple Store or your Google Play Store. Just type in RADROKING, Radio King. Download the app and search for ABC Radio 105.1 Official and get us live this morning. We are beaming live on all of these platforms.
trendybeats.com.
And so let's go across the country right now. No traffic alerts. Of course, you know, in Central Monrovia is expected to be a jam-packed area in Central Monrovia because of the activity on Broad Street this morning, this afternoon. So let's get in contact with our man Walcott Kiri from Margibi County and find out what's going there. With no time to waste this morning, we want to make ample use of the time available to us because we'll be speaking to different individuals on the program this morning. Let's get in contact with Walcott Kiri and find out what's going on in Margibi County on the correspondent segment of the show this morning in Monrovia. All right, Walcott Kiri is on the line. Walcott, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you and good morning to our precious listeners.
How is Kakata City this morning?
Kakata City is relatively calm and peaceful, and we're having a very sunny, shining weather this morning as compared to the past days.
Okay, that's good. All right, what is the trending issue? By the way, is the Unity Party program today, is the fever in Kakata City as well?
Yeah, it is. The fever is in Kakata City, and we have one O.J. Morris and one Lopu, who are Unity partisans. They are right now gearing up the city as we have Unity partisans. They are in their high gear with their party colors and T-shirts bearing the emblem and photos of Jose Nyuma Boakai for 2023. So the momentum is ongoing in Kakata City, Margibi County, in the midst of the political turmoil.
Okay, that's good. So what is the latest we need to hear from Margibi?
It's just that the Muslims in Kakata City, Margibi County, in their recent meeting through the Margibi County Muslim Council and its chairman, Kul Reeves, and the chief imam, Sheikh Masale, saying thanks to President George Manewia and the CDC-led government. And the reason why we asked them, they are thanking President George Manewia. They said the president, in his goodwill, wisdom, and capacity as a responsible leader in the country, aided them by providing some foodstuff and cash to aid them while they were already at the climax of the holy month of Ramadan. So they want to say thanks to President George Manewia and even the Internal Affairs Minister, Honorable Vani Salif, for their goodwill gesture in thinking about not only Muslims in other parts of Liberia, but Muslims in Kakata City, Margibi County, at least to benefit from the national cake.
Okay, an expression of gratitude. Now, I mean, now that the holy month of Ramadan is over for Muslims across Liberia, what sort of activities are they engaged with in that county?
Well, like for them today, according to the chief imam, they said they will at least be having a prayer today. I want to pray for Liberia as a country, for peace and stability to reign, because according to what they are saying, our elections come October 10 this year will be of a crucial and critical one. And as a result, they want peace and development to reign in this country. So they will be offering a special prayer for the presidency, Dr. George Manewia, and also for the country, for peace and stability to reign in the country, Liberia, especially we're going through our electioneering process.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, Walcott. It was nice having you on the program this morning. Any other thing we need to hear from Agibi?
Yeah, thank you so much. Before I drop the line, let me just, it is an SOS call by the parents in Tokata City, Magibi County, sending it to Marcos Zawe, the Director General of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, at least to intensify the operations in Kak City, Magibi County. The reason most of the parents, over 60 to 70% of them, more or less marketers, says their children are very unbecoming now as they are taken into drugs, and they said the agency is the agency that is responsible to regulate the activities of drugs in the country, especially Kakata as a transit point is of no exception. So they're calling on the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency at least to see how best they could step up effort in Kak City in deploying more officers in the various entertainment centers, because this is the areas most of the dealers are making as a point where most of the students and even the younger generations are taken into it. And the kush, my brother, the kush, there is a new drug of choice for the children. They call it kush, that is making them to be sleeping with their head while they are standing, even dancing with their head while they are standing. So it is worrisome. It is worrisome to the parents, and they said they are sending an SOS call to Honorable Marcos Zawe, Director General of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, and even Michael Jibli, the Public Relations Officer or Communications Director, to see how best they could step up effort to complement the effort of Amos Mentor Yomi, the new commander in the county, in their operations.
Okay, thank you so much, Walcott. Nice hearing from you this morning.
Thank you so much. It is my pleasure, and it is my pleasure to give the best of the news from Kak City, Magibi County.
Okay, it's our man Walcott Kiri there in Magibi County. The Muslim community in that county is expressing appreciation toward the president for at least making them smile during the course of the Ramadan, and they've also thanked the Minister of Internal Affairs who made the delivery to them, and the fasting period is over. They are also praying for Liberia as they've normally done right here. We're trying to get in contact with our man Prince Wamplu, but it appears Prince is not available. I don't know what's going on with Prince. I need to find out what's going on with Prince. But let's go to Bon County and speak with Nathan Colley. We're trying to be very snappy this morning on the program. Let's speak with Nathan Colley there in Bon County quickly, and then we'll come back. We'll go straight to the Secretary General of the Unity Party. There's Amos Twe, and find out what's going on today and how our preparations like with the activities on today. This morning on the program, the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1. Good morning, Nathan. How is Bon County this morning?
Bon County is relatively calm, and today marks the second commencement convocation of the Bon Technical College.
How are preparations like for the program this morning?
According to the administration, everything is set, and the President of the Republic of Liberia shall serve as guest speaker, but in the vibration process for the President.
Okay. Now, how important it is the college to the county?
Well, the college is very important because since 2015, the college was constructed, even though they're under construction, but people are happy, and you get students from Nimba, Luva, Grandpa. So it's one of the colleges that is offering full BSc, because Nimba Community College is offering associate, even Luva County is also doing only Bon Technical College is offering full BSc.
Okay.
So students are very happy for the improvement in the standard of the college in the country.
Do you have an idea as to how many students are graduating and the disciplines from which they are graduating?
We have a little over 300 students who will be graduating today, according to the administration. Some number need to exceed, but some of them have not completed the process. Or little over 300 person will be graduating today.
Okay, and what are the disciplines they're graduating? I mean, expected to get degrees from?
Yes, someone are getting they will be getting a degree from the agriculture education because the nursing department had not been accredited. That will be sometime next year. But I think education, engineer, and agriculture will be graduating today.
Okay. Any other thing we need to know from Bong, Nathan?
Yeah, exactly. The Bong County Legislative Court called Honorable Member Britt Mensah. She had disclosed that China is expected to shortly resume its operation because since 2014, during the Ebola situation, China UN shut down its normal activities, so it expected to shortly resume its activities in the country. And according to her, she said that China UN is owing the country 1.5 million, but everything is now set up to pay the amount to restart its operation in the country.
Okay, that's good. All right, and how are the people of Bong County receiving this news?
Yes, people are happy, especially people from the lower bay of the country, because China UN is operating to the Liberia counties, mainly from Magdivi and Mosuvade. So people from the lower bay are very happy because when the company is operating there, you have more job creation for citizens of that area. So I think it's a plot for the country.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother. It was nice having you on the program this morning.
Yeah, you're welcome, Chief.
Okay, he's Nathan Colley there in Bong County. The people of Bong County can finally smile because China Union has promised to make delivery of a little over $1 million owed them by China Union, and the company is also expected to start. The company is expected to start operations in the county shortly. But folks, we have to close it there with our correspondence segment, or better still, go back a little to them, but we have to speak with the Secretary General of the Unity Party, Amos Twe. Amos Twe has a busy day today, so we have to steal a bit of his time to speak with him on the activities that are going on today as the former vice president and stand-up bearer of the Unity Party names his running mate on today. I mean, it has already become obvious to the people of Liberia who that person is. There are different signs and symptoms that have pointed to Nimba County Senator Jeremiah Kun, at least as indicated by the chair of the governing council of the Movement for Democracy and Reconciliation and Reconstruction, Senator Prince Johnson, that he would like the cat out of the bag, that he's positive that Jeremiah Kun will be named on today. There have been reactions in relations to the naming of Jeremiah Kun. Like we stated on yesterday, there was a meeting held on day before yesterday at the home of the political leader of the All Liberian Party, Bernard Yuri, and there were expressions of dissatisfaction by the ALP in relations to the decision of the former vice president, and they believe that they've worked hard, and clearly they've worked hard. Like so did Yomli Kanga Lawrence. We'll be reading the statement from Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence in relations to the developments in the country as the Unity Party stand-up bearer names is running mate on today. Still trying to establish contact with Amos 12. We spoke earlier this morning, and he committed to speaking with us, and so we're very positive that we'll have him on the line shortly. But I made some points yesterday in relations to the statement of the government of Liberia. And they indicated in that release that there were some statistics that were attached to the press release. Unfortunately, we were not able to get that statistics, and I promise you I will have read it on the program this morning. But we made frantic efforts, and those who are in authority that we spoke with have said they need to contact the Ministry of Finance to to get the statistics in order to submit SIM to us. So that has not been done yet, and so we cannot read that on the program for you. I thought to state that because that is a commitment that we made to you. But while we're not getting Amos to let's get to our man Daniel Sando. But before that, let me read this statement from the Liberty Party political leader Nyomli Kanga Lawrence in relation to the debacle that's ongoing now in the opposition community. Is not a good thing for the opposition community, by the way. And so let me get this statement from the Liberty Party. This is the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1 with me, Fidel City, and we are looking at several issues this morning. Top of them is the naming ceremony of the standard bearer of the Unity Party, former Vice President Joseph Boakai, running mate, that is. All right, I'm trying to get this statement quickly. Jifan, kindly send it to my inbox. The statement from the Liberty Party. I had it on one of these phones. I can't locate it now. Send it to me quickly. Let me read it out to our people. But Daniel Sando's line is lazy. But folks, there's dissatisfaction in the opposition community clearly. The opposition community is at loggerheads. All the way they were not even, correct together like that. They were sowing seeds of discord among themselves. It has become visibly visible that there is division within the opposition community now. The fact that the former vice president has made his choice, which will be officially pronounced on today, but people who have worked very hard, supported him, made sacrifices to ensure that okay, I got it. Thank you so much, Wama. Thank you again, Jeffan. To ensure that Vice President Joseph Boakai, and I will explain some details things to you this morning to unveil how disappointing it is and why these individuals are disappointing. And it's very unfair to people who are dismissive of the feelings of those who have been very close to the former vice president, all right, to dismiss their feelings as if they are not right to legitimately question the decision or feel disappointed in the decision of the former vice president. Maybe when we start to catalog some of the contributions of these individuals to the former vice president, then you will have a fair appreciation of why these people are disappointed. Now, you can say all of the worst about President George Weah. You can say everything about him. Oh, he's not this, he's not that. But there's one thing you cannot take from him, that he's very, very appreciative of people who are very loyal to him. That is the man he is. You can say the worst about President George Weah, but you can't take away the fact that he has always shown appreciation to people who have backed him along the way. And that is tellingly visible in our current governance space. But let's read this statement from the Liberty Party. Statement by Senator Nyomli Kanga Lawrence, political leader of the Liberty Party, delivered to partisans and supporters in respect of Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai's nomination of running mate. And this statement is a confirmation that, of course, Nyomli Kanga Lawrence is not the pick for the former vice president. April 27, 2023. Fellow partisans, supporters, and well-wishers of the Liberty Party, about 2 years ago, we embarked on a mission with the Unity Party to begin the process of providing a new direction for our country. It has been a period, however, that has seen the Liberian people yearning for a change of leadership in the governance system of our country and expressing their approval to a team they will wish to see chart a new course for Liberia. We wish to express our gratitude to the public for standing with us in building the momentum in the direction of the 2023 general and presidential elections, especially in respect of a change theme that the public had envisaged. We are very grateful. At this juncture, we wish to inform you that consistent with our democratic tradition, the choosing of a running mate is the decision of the standard bearer, Ambassador Joseph. Decision of the standard bearer. Accordingly, on Tuesday, April 25, 2023, Ambassador Joseph N. Boakai, with whom the Liberty Party and All Liberian Party have fostered a partnership for over 2 years, informed us that he has made up his mind to choose his running mate for the pending elections outside of the two parties. Upon conclusion of our brief meeting with Ambassador Boakai, we convened a meeting of the executive leadership of the Liberty Party to inform the leadership of our conversation with the UP standard bearer. Consistent with our party tradition, the executive committee has unanimously resolved at its sitting to consult our various structures across the country and in the diaspora, in line with the party's tradition, to seek approval for the endorsement of legislative candidates and presidential ticket. The consultations have begun, and upon conclusion, the public, our partisans and supporters will be duly informed of our direction for the 2023 elections. Meanwhile, we call on all partisans and supporters of the Liberty Party to remain calm as we conclude these processes. Let it not be forgotten that we embark on this journey with a deep commitment to work with like-minded forces to bring about real and positive change in the governance of our dear country and to give the Liberian people a government that they truly deserve. Throughout this process, we have always demonstrated that our loyalty to country is stronger and more significant than our personal ambition, and certainly stronger than our loyalty to individuals. Together we can do better. Signed, Yomli Kanga Lawrence, Political Leader, Liberty Party. That is the statement from the political leader of the Liberty Party. Now, without due consideration to the efforts of those who've been part of this boat that has been steering and supporting the Unity Party, let me say this to you clearly, folks. A lot of you do not know what has been going on behind the scene with the contributions of individuals within the opposition community. In 2017, after the elections, when President George Weah became the president of Liberia, and he was inaugurated in 2018, the entire Unity Party was seen as a dead thing. Unity Party was practically dead as a party. Now, I will name specific individuals who've contributed to the revival of this party called Unity Party that people are boasting about today. You will agree with me that most of you who supported Unity Party in 2017, you became very disappointed after the party lost to the CDC. And as a result of that, there was not much energy and much enthusiasm in you who support Unity Party today. Now, it took individuals, and I will start with Henry Costa. You may have your fundamental problem with him, but there's no denial that this man has a voice that is commending, whether you like him or not. And the good thing about it is, at a certain point in time, he is liked by a certain group of people. At a certain point in time, he is hated. And those same group that hated him will come to love him at another point in time. That is the kind of individual he is. Now, the resuscitation or rebranding of the Unity Party, I would say, came from the protest organized by the Council of Patriarchs headed by Henry Costa. Is the protest, you remember the June 7 protest? It is that protest that brought life to the Unity Party because he used his voice and rallied the opposition community to come around the Council of Patriarchs in order to make the voice of the people of Liberia loud and clear. That was the rebranding, or say the resurrection of the Unity Party. That was the resurrection of the Unity Party, and given and the breadth of the relevance of the Alternative National Congress, as well as the rebranding of the Liberty Party. You can fundamentally disagree with me as much as you want, but you cannot deny that. That was the resurrection of the Unity Party. Now, he did not stop there. He decided to support Joseph Boakai for president. Not only was he supporting him verbally, He went with Joseph Boakai every part of the United States of America. He organized meetings for Vice President Joseph Boakai. He defended Joseph Boakai. In fact, that was the main reason why the initial CPP, which had the Liberty Party, the ANC, the ALP, and the Unity Party, that was the breakup, because a segment of the ALP or the opposition community decided to tilt towards the former vice president. And you think it was on the basis of Sunday school meeting? You think it was on the basis of a cup of tea that was to be shared? It was on the basis of political accommodation. That was the basis. So this man contributed to the Unity Party. Folks who are in Unity Party right now, who are clamoring and fighting, these individuals, they were silent. They were quiet. This man virtually brought Unity Party back to life. Then that's not just all. Let's go look at Yumlikanga Lawrence. Yumlikanga Lawrence as political leader. In fact, she's embattled right now. So to a certain extent, she lost her status as the political leader of the Liberty Party. In fact, she lost legitimacy. She went to court. The party divided because of her support. She and Senator Darius Dillon's support to the Unity Party. Vice President Joseph Boakai. You think that was done on the basis of a Sunday school meeting? Or it was done on the basis of a Father's Day program? It was done because these individuals have vested political interest. And you think it is unfair, and you believe it is unfair for them to legitimately cry that they are not accommodated in this current process. And Joseph Boakai had to choose somebody outside of the Liberty Party and the ALP. You think these people do not have legitimate concerns? They do have. So this goes to speak to how the former vice president has been kicking people in the butt. He's made these individuals to look as if they are stupid. So it's a situation of the dumb child that built the executive mansion can pass in front A. That's the situation. That is the situation. So again, this is where we are. So the claims and the anger of these people, these angers are quite legitimate. They are quite legitimate. Daniel Sando. Daniel Sando is on the line right now. Let me speak with him quickly. Daniel Sando is the vice chair for press and public affairs at the Liberty Party. Daniel, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio.
Good morning, Fidel. How are you?
Well, I'm doing great. You seem not energized this morning. What's going on?
Absolutely not. I'm energized. Just that your call woke me up, and I've been trying to put one or two things together.
Okay.
You know, there are calls from almost all of the community radio stations across the country.
Okay.
Newsmen have been reaching out to me, so
you have a Herculean task at hand.
I went to bed very late last night, and I had to wake up very early this morning to live up to the obligation that we have in the party and the expectation that we have to the public, our partisans.
Okay. Let's start off on this note. How did you greet the decision of the standard bearer of Unity Party regarding his position on the choice of running mate?
Well, the position of the honorable I'm a former vice president of the Republic of Liberia and standard bearer of the Unity Party. Called our political leader to inform her that he was making his decision outside of the Liberty Party. And of course, as a democratic institution, we do recognize the right of the former vice president, the standard bearer, to choose his running mate. So it was not a matter of imperative. All this why we have worked with the Unity Party, because we do believe that Liberians have called for us to work together, and that the need for the pendulum of power to be shifted to an administration that addresses the plight of the Liberian people is very key and pivotal to the progress of the country. So that's why Liberty Party remains committed and will always be committed to working with like-minded political party. I think that point was clearly stated in the press statement that was issued. So as to how we greeted the statement, we're very calm and moderate. And that's why we even went on to call on our partisans to remain calm as well, because we do not want any situation that will blow this particular episode out of proportion. So that's why we call for calm. But the party, the executives of the party are very calm and moderate. Now, we have embarked on the process of consultation for the last 3 days, because since we were informed on Tuesday of his decision, the political leader assured him that she had to go to consult her partisans to know the way forward and to come up with a direction. So yes, that consultation process is ongoing. The political leader, as a matter of fact, has concluded with the Moserado County structures, coordinators, district coordinators, county chairpersons. She met with the women wing, she met with the youth, she met with the national executive leadership of the party. And so she's en route to Buchanan Grand Bassa County today to begin consultation with the Bassa Belt. And then following all of the consultations, a decision will be derived as to the direction of the party.
Okay. Just this quote from the opening paragraph of the...
So before you go to the next question, why are we doing this consultation? Because Liberty Party is a party that is rooted in the tenets of democracy. We do believe over time the perception has been that our political leader was favored to be named. We also recognize the fact that it is the right of the former vice president to name his running mate. And so when that happens, there's a shift in expectation. So you have to consult your base to be able to consolidate yourself. And when you make a decision, you will have the support of the supporters, partisans, and well-wishers of the party. That's the basis, that's the essence of the consultation that is ongoing right now.
Well, you seem to have smartly jumped in front of me, but I'll still ask the question in this way. In this release, the last sentence in the first paragraph says, it has been a period, however, that has seen the Liberian people yearning for a change of leadership in the governance system of our country and expressing their approval for a team that they will wish to see chart a new course for Liberia. Is the Liberty Party still committed to the charting of a new course for Liberia?
Of course, that's what we say in the last paragraph in our press statement. Talk about our commitment to country. It's all this why it has never been about the personal ambition of the political leader, right? As a matter of fact, to be vice president to somebody is not a position that you vie for. It is left for the person's own acquiescence and approval to nominate Fidel Sedi as a vice president. So it was not about the ambition of the political leader. We are still committed, and that's why my opening statement, I was very unequivocal. We're very committed to charting a new course for this country, because we do believe that the leadership deficit that we now face as a country is hampering our growth and development in the community of nations in the 21st century. So yes, Liberty Party undisputedly is committed to charting a new course for our country. That's why we say it's never been about individual it's never been about ambition. It's about the country. When the country benefits, Liberty Party benefits.
So why is this expression of commitment not been manifested today? Or why wouldn't it be manifested today for the fact that your standard bearer is not attending the Unity Party official pronouncement of their running mate? Considering the fact that they've been very, very much engaged with the former vice president.
We are a responsible political party, and I think the public have to give us the opportunity to conclude the ongoing consultation. If we went to the program today, it will eventually undermine the essence of ongoing consultation. You agree with me, right? So it's only good that you give us the latitude of time to consult with our partisans and come up with a direction. One thing the Liberian people can be assured of is that Liberty Party will not take any decision that go against the wishes of the Liberian people.
Okay, so let's contextualize this charting a new course. Could that also mean that your political leader could be on the ballot paper running for president?
Well, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. I also do not want to go overboard, but I do believe that the consultation that is ongoing, The position and direction of the party subsequently will be derived from the Constitution. I cannot second guess. But all options are on the table for now. All options are on the table.
Including mending fence with Musa Ability and joining the CPP again.
Well, the issue of Musa Ability will obviously seem as a distraction to the very decent conversation we're having.
You think so?
And yes, it's a distraction because many parties have come past Musa Ability. The party has to move forward. And we know for a fact that everything that Musa Ability has done has been to undermine the progress of the Liberty Party. And at this point in time that we are having consultation with our partisans across the country, I mean, I would not want to mention anything that will cause distraction to our partisans. We will have to focus. We urge the public to give us the opportunity to focus on our consultation process. It's not going to take a long time, maybe a week or two. The political leader already started that, like I said. She goes today to the Paso Belt to meet with stakeholders, opinion leaders, and everything. And when those consultations are concluded, we will duly inform the public as to what will be the position of the party on legislative candidate, on the presidential candidate, and everything. We have a lot at stake. We have a lot at stake for which we have to work overnight to make sure that we are not caught pens down. We have a lot at stake for which we cannot put our personal ambition ahead of anything. So for those of our partisans who are apprehensive, for those of public who remain apprehensive of why Liberty Party is not attending the program today, it is really wise for you to understand that, look, the partisans have to be respected. If we went to the program today, we would obviously be undermining the essence of ongoing negotiation. Consultation, right?
Okay.
That is why we left the issue of the program off. But however, we'd like to wish our friends from the United Party well as the Senate Bureau goes to nominate his running mate today.
Okay. So finally, as edgy as the people of Liberia are, what is the timeline can you place to this consultation and the people hearing from the political leader of Liberty Party?
Well, I don't want to be definite. It's going to take a couple of weeks, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, but it's going to be in the soonest time possible.
Okay, thank you.
We're going to conclude the process to get back to the Liberian people.
Okay, thank you so much, Daniel Sando. Let's take Amos Tue, the Secretary General of the Unity Party. He's on the line right now. Good morning, Amos. You must be a busy man today.
Very, Fidel. I'm just came from doing some rounds on other media institutions. Of course, to continue to provide information to our people about the day. So yes, I'm busy, but I'm thank you for making the time for me to talk to your platform.
Okay, how are preparations like?
Well, very great, very fantastic. There are lots of excitement amongst our people. Last night, a number of our partisans slept at the national headquarters of the Unity Party in anticipation of today. So that momentum continues up to today. Our people across the communities are gearing up. They're preparing to come and listen to JNB. They are preparing to listen to JNB. To announce his running mate.
Now, in terms of pickup points, it's very important. There are people who are listening to the radio right now, and your partisans across Montserrado and other counties. How is it going like?
You say what?
The pickup points. I mean, are you taking people from commuting people from their different districts across Monrovia, across Montserrado, so to speak, and other counties?
Well, we're not taking people from other counties. Of course, there are individuals, other citizens who anticipate to come from counties on a voluntary basis, but it's not basically factored within our institutional plan. Yes, there are individuals who will be coming down from will be coming from rural communities, and what we're doing is that there are pickup points. So for those who will be leaving the Brujo Island communities, of course they will be picking up from from Point 4, New Jersey Junction for people in the Cardway area. For people in the Broadway area, it's my understanding that they have the Broadway store Of course, the Lockington area will be Lockington Cinema, Point Four Junction, Freeport. Those along the Somalia Drive will come all the way to Freeport, and I think for those in the Clarendon area, which would make their way to Clarendon store, and of course from the other side, Boulevard end, there will be another pickup point. So the pickup points are basically posted on the party Facebook page. So across key areas in Montserrado County, there will be buses where our people will pick up from to come and listen to JNB announcing, his running mate, his choice of a running mate for 2023. That's exactly what's going to happen. For protocol, it's also important to let you know that the program is going to start at 2 o'clock, 2:30 at most. And I know many people might be asking, well, why 2:30? Look, it's important to let you know here, Fidel, and the people of Liberia, that, on Friday, we have one of the major religious religion that pray on Friday, which is the Muslim. So we have to be able to respect our Muslim brothers and sisters. We're told that the prayers usually finish by 1:30, and a number of them will want to be a part of the program. So that's one of the reasons why we push the program up to 2:30 to allow our brothers to do the prayers, to intercede on behalf of the nation. And of course, there'll be a few speeches made. After few performances will be made, few speeches will be made, and then JNB is going to come up to announce his running mate, and then there will be acceptance speech from the running mate, and then thereafter there will be, the whole nation is going to burst into jubilation. That's exactly what's going to happen today. And of course, as I speak to you, I'm just rolling down, the hill to the national headquarters. The place is getting so overcrowded, but in any case, our people need to come. Come and listen for yourself. So JNB is going to name who he is going to work with to the presidency of the Republic of Liberia.
Now, Amos, have you invited other like-minded political parties?
Exactly, we did. We invited all the political parties that we've been dealing with in the opposition bloc. We've invited the ALP, the All Liberian Party. Of course, Mr. Benina Yuri was specifically addressed, in the communication as the political leader of the ALP, and that communication was received day before yesterday by one John Besa. It's important to let you know we invited Senator Nyomli Kanga Lawrence, one of our stronger allies. A lioness, a strong woman, a good leader. We invited her. We invited, of course, the MDR. We also invited the Rainbow Alliance. We invited the Vote Vision for Liberia's Transformation Party. We invited the Movement for Progressive Change. We invited a host of parties, host of political parties, formally. In addition to that, we also invited other national stakeholders, of course, to include the Interreligious Council of Liberia, the Traditional Council of Liberia. We invited the Muslim Council of Liberia. We invited the NDI. We invited the Carter Center. In addition to that, we also invited embassies. And we're interested to know that some of the embassies also they wrote the reply, to indicate to us that they will be there. The Sweden embassy will receive communication from them yesterday, and it's my understanding from the Secretariat that other embassies have replied as well. So we expect that the national stakeholders will witness the occasion today. A number of them will be there. Some of them, of course, will witness will observe the occasion via the social media. So
but Amos,
come out in your numbers.
Will you be disappointed if you did not see the political leader of ALP and that of the Liberty Party, including talk show host Henry Costa?
Well, you see, we will not be disappointed. To some extent, we're looking forward to seeing them. We seriously look forward to seeing them. It's important to let you know. So, they're all human beings. So whatever the situation will be, is that, these are people who have worked with us and will continue to work together. So the Unity Party, is anticipating seeing those individuals. We're anticipating seeing them. I can say that to you very, very seriously.
Okay. Thank you so much, Amos Torres. Amos Torres, it was nice having you on our program this morning. Look forward to you.
Thank you very much, Fidel. Thank you so very much.
Okay. He's the Secretary General of the Unity Party, Amos Torres. And he said they've invited all of the opposition political parties to the program on today. And he's upbeat, and they are very sure that all of these political leaders will be there. Well, Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence is on her way to Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. So if you get cheered there for her, you gotta look for a different person to say that cheer. All right, but let's go down to the phone lines on 077-105-100, 055-105-100 this morning on the program. The Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1 as the Unity Party is poised to name the vice president, the former vice president and political leader of the Unity Party, is poised to name his running mate this afternoon in Liberia, and it's something a lot of people have been looking forward to. So, like I was saying before we go to the phone lines, I believe again that these people have legitimate concerns. The Liberty Party people, if they are angry now, but I know ALP people are angry. I know that for a fact. They are very angry and expect a decision. I'm not sure whether that decision will favor the Unity Party. I am not very sure of that. I can positively say that it will favor the Unity Party, considering all that has happened over the period. But it is an issue of concern for the Unity Party. I know you're having your program today, but do not take your eyes off the ball, because the government of Liberia, CDC, can leverage on this and grab some of these people. I mean, this is politics. Nobody allowed to you say, oh, that man, the way he committed himself to Unity Party, he's not able to leave Unity Party again. Nobody will deceive you in that direction. There are always rooms for forming of alliances and breaking of alliances in politics. And so there's nothing straight. Who knew that Jeremiah Kung would have been the one who would be named on today? Nobody knew that. Many months ago, nobody knew that. The forerunner was Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence, and later Henry Costa came in a picture. Now, Kung is there. Kung was supported by the CDC in the 2020 midterm elections, who had known that he would have been the pick for the former vice president. But there are a lot of news concerning reasons why the former vice president may have picked Jeremiah Kung. One, the issue of finance. But if it is the issue of finance, then the best choice to have gone with was Alexander Cummings. But Cummings seems more fixated on being president as well. Now, he chose Jeremiah Kung. Kung has a bit of catch, because I'm told Unity Party doesn't have a dam, and I'm told there are new pickups on display at the headquarters of the Unity Party. So they've chosen Kung. Whether that Kung brought in, I don't know that one. All right. So they've chosen Kung. Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence, they say she not get shishi. She not get no ma. She not get money. So they couldn't have gone with her. And another point of consideration that they thought they made was the fact that Jeremiah Kung comes from a vote-rich county. But one thing they should also consider is that there are people in Nimba County who are not in support of the Unity Party. For example, Tiawon Gonglo is contesting as president, which means he will take a portion of Nimba County. Garrison Yelu now supports the CDC. I'm told he's the third man in terms of popularity in Nimba County. He supports the CDC. So the votes that are being calculated in a head by Unity Party people should not be a source of reliance. In Lofa County again, Thomas Fala, Jefferson Koji, Sir Joseph, they are working in Lofa County. So a portion of Lofa County will go to the CDC. So it will not be as wide emerging as it has been in the past. You saw that in the elections in Lofa County that brought Senator Jala. So these are considerations that people in opposition must make, and they need to start working. There's no vote sitting down somewhere for you to go and pick up. Nowhere. And there is no surety that those that you are depending on that they will vote for you will obviously vote for you. No, there's no surety. The same applies to the CDC. So it is a matter of contestation for votes. So if you sit idly and put your hands between your legs and say, "Your way, man, the votes will come for me," you wrong. You must canvass for these votes. 077-105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers to call. And at 9 o'clock, we play host to the Vice Chair for Administration of the National Democratic Coalition, Siafasa Agboli Jr. Let's take this call. Good morning. Good morning. Let's hear you, my brother.
Okay, thank you for your exposé. You know you're right, but let me tell you this. How many questions will be evaporated?
Just put your voice out more.
We will know that will be big in Shatner. Everybody can be vice president. But the idea here is for JFP to win. You have to have one young people. You can't speak for young people. The never is doing to say they can not survive. You talk about council. See that not go is the one somebody that care the people. How many care president we are spending to that river? So that is on the how many cares we spend.
You mean you didn't see the money that was spent by the CDC in 2017?
The issue is that if the blood goes in the one,
how you protect your votes? How do your pool watchers operate? How do you protect your votes? You say that not yet?
That's a different issue. I'm talking about the
it's a major issue.
The money one will get to voters to charge.
No, but who tell you the money for campaign is intended to give to voters? You need logistics. And I get evidence to that thing.
Don't talk about saying the
okay. All right, my brother. Okay, opposition unity in second round. Okay, my brother. Thank you, my brother. The message second round will be opposition unity. All right, be there. Good morning.
Good morning, Buaka.
Fidel.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, it's middle of voice, man. Sorry.
Go ahead.
This is Edward Assembly and Joe. And I'm going to my resident here in Sports, Buaka. No, my brother, let me say this.
My man, you're not going to the party here, Koto?
No. Let me say this, right? Loyalty. The thing they call loyalty. You have to be committed to your social loyalty. Someone that pays loyal to you, you gotta respect them. Obviously, the choice of a running mate is in the purview of the 5%, the Imam Buaka, former 5%. For me, let me say this. I'm a supporter of Senator Lawrence. I support Joseph Buaka. My voice for Joseph Buaka is to be there. Il est convaincant. Il est convaincant d'interférer sur les OK. Il est Jeremy Lowe, Joseph Imam Buaka, and the teacher tomorrow. So today, I mean, they will use it against it strongly because they know that thing about Jeremiah they will get out. How people that either Congo where that Jeremiah struggle to win in the going election, they have to go to court and they go play focus on it and they say to have win the election. How people that here Congo where going against Jeremiah, Congo where against Jeremiah, and they can't see you. Look, this is not a full blown picture that
Okay, thank you, my brother. Let's give other people the chance. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. I'm good.
This is Minister Sharif Ishaka.
Hey, Ishaka Sharif, welcome to the program, my brother.
Good. Thanks for the program. You are doing an extremely marvelous job.
Thank you.
Let me just weigh in my opinion on this program. Fidel, I think I wish the United Party success today, but there are certain things that we need to bring to the attention of the public if they don't know. Mr. Buaka has the right to choose whomever he wishes to choose. Now it is clear that it's going to be Jeremiah Kumba. But I think looking at the apology of history, Fidel, his old man has some bitter connection with the mass of people. 2017, it was Bromsky and Betanga Finlay. This time, it's young Billy Kangalore. So it doesn't favor the mass of people. They're not good to be running to him.
Yeah.
As far, yes. I mean, maybe a lot of people are not reading the optics as to what Buaka has talked about or what Buaka thinks about the mass of people. And so I think it's going to be very damaging for him, for the Bassa-speaking population, because the Bassa-speaking people stretch from all the way Rivers says, Grand Bats, Madibi, Mansurado, So it's going to be a damaging, something for him in the elections. And you can't promise who's a stranger. And so his allies are now going to think that they're going to disgruntle, and I think we can exploit that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Exactly. That's what we expect the government to do that. Omala, you made it, you keep leading people on. Good morning. Good morning. Hello? Okay, no time for that. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, City.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, I want to make a certain point here.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
You can call it from back now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see, I see people disenchanted about the vice president, maybe he's running mate.
Mm-hmm.
Look, that's not there only for one person.
Yeah, for one person.
Our goal is to change government.
Mm-hmm.
We are from the opposition plan. If this person can come and say, somebody from the Basel era, she fought her, and the other person comes, so even if the poll don't be there, there will be the reconciliation on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Why we can make a one force and change the government instead of insinuating this other group, and this other group. So let me leave the women. The women know governance. The women know how to be. And we know that this man will be the next president.
Okay.
So let's just leave the ego, this travel sentiment and whatnot, and form one coalition and remove this government. Finish.
Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Well, his objective is just removing the government. Good morning. 077-105-100. Good morning. Hello. Okay, we lost that person. The lines are jamming. Please make use of the other one, please. Once you focus on one line, it'll be a problem. Good morning.
Good morning, Fidel.
Good morning, my brother.
Well, my name is Kemaka Fidel. I call from Johnson Street at my workshop.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think this is a disappointment. I mean, it sparked the faces of people that stole you over the years, you know? Yeah, then you just teach them out. You just, I don't know if the former vice president really have for the country and they want to change their country or they just want to kind of power for a need to be on record as one of our president. We don't need people like this. Why would you abandon someone for somebody that just in a picture? No, Fidel, this is absolutely wrong. And they'll be honest with you. Can't do that. Not because, no, Fidel, I'm feeling so disappointment, man. Take all the time, Fidel.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Don't feel disappointed. Let's take another person here. Well, you tell the people. Yeah. You keep encouraging the people. You will be vice president. You will be vice president. Morning, my brother.
Hello, good morning, my dear brother.
Good morning.
Okay, my name is Samuel Woloje, and I come from Cuba this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think the second caller before me struck a good point, but let's be realistic here. If our objective is just to remove this government, fine. But let's go back a little bit. Just because of being a political to Mr. Bwaka, see what Yomdekanga did to our party. You know, we're from the Basel Belt. I don't want to be tribalistic here, but let's be realistic. 2 years. 2 years. That has been on the mind of every Liberian that, you know, she would have been the running mate to Mr. Bwaka. All of a sudden, he's somersaulted. It's not bad, but then what is our, we know politics is interest. It's interest. Let's not joke about it. It's interest. So if you let our stand-up bearer down, Mrs. Yomdi Kanga, I'm not going to give my support. You go to all in Nimakani, they were happy that because the song is going as VP. So why you have to do this to us? We also have the population. You know, so if you think you do this to us because you think the people are more than us, we are standing back. Then it better go beyond George Weah. And let me just let you know, we are more than the pastor woman. You know that too? We are hurt.
So y'all go beyond your son.
So thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Saying that people who get plenty people been there, the basketball say, okay, and plenty people been there, we just go beyond Joya. And since Joya gets some kind of relationship with the Basel people, and let him go for the Nima people. Since anyone. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, too bad. We lost that person right there. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Okay, thank you. I'm Paul S. Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joining from Bannersville District in Levy.
Let's hear you, my brother Paul.
Oh, my brother, let me appreciate you for the time. The strategy the CDC government trying to use, it will not work.
How now?
That position for the vice president is one person position.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable Joseph Yima Bwaka, that part he has not yet come on to name the person.
Mm-hmm.
But my brother, I believe that man had confrontation with other people. With other people. That man went to Yongi Kanga. He went to all the.
So what he made him there now? What he made him there?
No, my brother, they are not there.
Who told you? You read a statement?
I come in. The statement the woman came away. The statement was clear. That statement was clear, my brother. Only people that have different.
What he made a statement clear? What? Wait now. Let me ask you. Wait, before you go forward, let me ask you. If you supporting me, and I choose you as running mate to me, what he made you go and do consultation again? And then you will just say okay that then we move forward.
No, my brother, the problem here is that you are dealing with constituents. You have your own supporters. So in case that the first time I went to you, I say I'm supporting you. And later you decided to change the suit and wear another suit. As a real leader, I must go back to my supporters.
To do what in there?
I come in during the time we're supporting this man. This man was wearing this kind of blue suit. But this time around, this man is adding a green suit to him. So this is the case. Which side you people think we can go?
Also, Jeremiah Kuna la green suit. Jeremiah Kuna green suit.
No, the problem here is that Honorable Joseph Yima Bwagana is speaking of running mate. So this woman is picking a running mate and you going in another direction. She has to go back to her supporters or constituents to tell them this is the case. So who you think this is the party that they have decided to form? So for Honorable Ishaka Sherry to come on the air to come play all kinds.
Man, you finish talking your own. Ishaka talk your own. Why you want to get on? Good morning.
Good morning, Fidel.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning to our citizens.
And you think, David, and you think the former vice president treated his colleagues rightly?
It was very wrong, Fidel. If you spend 2 years plus with a girl or a woman, only pretend that you marry her, and then you dash her for a total stranger, how do you think that she will feel? Other people will think about you. Fidel, the Unity Party aligning themselves with Jeremiah Kun. What makes them think that they have a fifth vote in freezing for them? What makes you think that when you align yourself with Jeremiah Kun, Nima will fall? I think it must be dreaming. I think it was bad on the part of the former vice president to have lived with people that peddle him, people that were with him through his trial and temptation for 2 years plus and dash him for a total string. For me, I think it's wrong.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Lastly, Fidel, if their objective and aim is to align themselves and collaborate to remove the ruling establishment, then that's it. But for me, it's totally wrong. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, let's take more of your calls. The lines are hot this morning. 077-105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers to call this morning. Let's hear you on the program, The Morning Breeze. Did JMB betrayed the ALP and the LP, considering the fact that these people have been behind him, one-on-one, protecting him, defending him, and at the 11th hour, he chose a Jeremiah Kun who had never been seen around the Unity Party. He chose him as a running mate. Do you see this as betrayal? Good morning.
Good morning, Fidel.
Good morning.
Good morning, Fidel.
Good morning, my brother.
Okay, I'm Jay Emmanuel. I call from Bama Inspiration. Yeah, actually, what I got, the information I got, Senator Yompi Kanga Lawrence was given a position that if they win, she's going to be the president pro tem.
Now that one can work.
I'm giving you information. Yeah, so that was the era she got annoyed. She didn't even complete with that meeting. She left out of the meeting.
Okay, that's the information you got.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's take another person. Good morning. Good morning. We miss out. Let's take another person from this line. Quickly, this other line here. Good morning.
Good morning, Fidel City.
Good morning, my brother.
My name is Edwin Jambali, calling from Mama Point.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, Fidel, you know the reason Joseph Walker went to Ghana to have a service with Nobika Laura?
Tell me.
It was very clear. Joseph Walker went there to meet with Nyombli father. The reason the delay for the pick of the vice running mate is very clear. Joseph Walker wanted the father ruling for the court. Joseph Walker don't want to vice running mate wants to be running to court every time.
Yeah.
Because everybody know that ability or printed that indeed when you're not going to pick, you're going to go to court again. So you don't want for Joseph Walker to be running to court. Why can people?
What's about Heron Costa? What's about Heron Costa?
When you and myself know that Heron Costa on the picture, Heron Costa will know we're a senator. Now, for past running day. It was very clear.
Okay.
When Buchanan to me when you be further in the other meeting, the papa was just waiting for the court ruling. And the court ruling went against somebody.
Yeah.
It was very clear.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's take another person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I was on the line earlier and I dropped.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, so I was making a point just similarly from the caller who just left the line. The issue with Senator Kanga right now, I mean, I'm a little disappointed even myself that is here that she was not picked. It's not about money. The election that Liberians are going to is not much about who having the money or who the Liberian people trust.
When you say that thing, I can't understand you. That what thing will make you to move from here to go River G County? That your foot?
Although you will say they don't have money, but to run their campaign, to pay their own observers and other things, I believe they will have that money to do that. Down to the point, the current status of Young Billy Kanga in the Liberty Party and Musa Hassan Belete is unclear. Just like what the previous caller that left the line said, it's unclear. Musa Hassan Belete is still threatening to take Young Billy Kanga and the other people to court. And you only want to have a running mate, and why are you thinking about election going to
now the excuse you're giving for the former vice president now?
That is not an excuse, my brother. I'm just looking at it from reality.
So why if the men decide to pick up as an individual?
And this is the reason, in fact, in my own opinion, that even the vice president delayed his pick of the vice president because he felt that these things were going to be resolved either before he could do the speak. For the issue of Costa, that's another whole thing about it. I don't understand why it went on, but I believe in my own thought, this is why it went the way it went. But rally around, this is Liberia. We should love Liberia more than what we ourselves individual differences are. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your point is well made. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100. This is the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1 with me, Fidel Sadie, and we're looking at what's happening today at the Unity Party headquarters, as well looking at the process that led to where we are today. It was the vice president right to have led people on and giving them the impression that, look, you will be my vice president. Hey, you will be my vice president. At the 11th hour, he chose someone who's not even close to Unity Party. Let's go to this line. Good morning. The ambassador, good morning. Well, we're good. Yeah.
Let me just put it this way, a simple image. You know, what is normal, right? If we can grant Nima, we grant Lupa, we grant Grand Bassa, we grant Mosorado. These are just simple logic. Just pass on all else while see man to get power. When we win, my brother, we know how to place the people.
Oh, you know why you placing it? Oh, the people be.
Let me just say this to you. I'm not saying without no fear and so on. So that this is just I don't want for you to stress on that issue, sir. That there's a disappointment as well as you know.
Oh, the people might be standing or they might be waiting here.
Yeah, basically, just go straight to the issue. Don't based on that issue. The issue is that number we need, that's all.
All right. You know number you need?
Yeah.
Okay, so the buzzer book can get your number.
Yeah, this is the one I just said, right? I said we need Nima.
You need Nima. Okay. No, you don't need Grand Bassa. You're saying you're not correct to be vice president. Okay, now the politics, that's why they will not there with y'all.
We're not there. We know where we're going.
All Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother, and friend, and good morning to my peace-loving people of National. Name is Cyrus Johnson. I'm this morning, the ambassador of the University of Massachusetts, Human Broadcast. To be specific, is a car with New York International.
Quickly, speak out louder.
Let me first appreciate all the journalists who always try to think that this is getting to discuss issues related to our late denominator of our life. For me, I'm now want to say, yeah, what I read on this person right, whatsoever. But the issue here is that based on my individual prediction, the reason for which the big youngly would have been together is for of situation I see the Liberty Party. Two, we all pray to the Almighty God that we make sure the people government is that's my big objective.
Whether they will do well, the new government will not do well, just when the old government will move.
About protecting all of us to come.
Go ahead, oh.
Even if Joe Biden can take you that is still there as a running mate, support you. Even if Joe Biden take Youngly, I will support. If Joe Biden take Contra, I will support. If Joe Biden take Umi, I will support. My main objective is that the government is in power. The government again on the form pretend to say vote for change. But we change the government, where is it going to be?
Okay, my brother. That's another topic for another day. Thank you, my brother. Good morning.
Good morning, Fidel. This is David Richardson.
David.
Yeah, Fidel. You know, let me be frank this morning, right? Like when people need to be serious. You suffer for 6 years. You're talking about who's to run for vice running mate. Joseph Baga did not promise anybody vice president job.
You think so?
That's the first thing. No, I'm telling you.
But you've been listening to the whole background conversation.
Yombly Kanga, I'm coming. Protect me. Yombly Kanga, Lawrence, Henry Pedro Costa, and the lives of Bernard Yue. Joseph Baga did not point at anyone promising them vice presidential job. The mission is to rescue Liberia, and that's why those people were around the former vice president. So today's politics should not be played because part of the media is being paid.
In the country, let me hear hungry the money they pay me. They pay me the money. I'm hungry, my man.
No, Fidel, I know you're hungry. I understand the game. I understand the game, right? This is Liberia. Look, I would say this. Yomi is going with a grand basel. You hear a different story.
Okay.
Even if Joseph Baga going to select Yomi Kanga Lawrence, does that mean that President will not win 2023? Or if you're going to choose Bernard Yue, meaning that you will not win 2023? We should start playing all of these games. These are bobby games we play. We have to stop this.
Okay.
Look, Liberians are suffering. And this is the mission. The mission is to get Liberia out of this. It's not about vice presidential position. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. You've made your point quite clearly. And sometimes when people tell me the only objective for which you want the opposition to win is because you want to get this government out of power, then what next? What next? Listen, it is our duty to solicit every view in this country. And sometimes the questions we will ask will appear like we're taking side, but this is our own way, our own style of getting the answers that we want from you. In 2020, the elections, I'm on the National Elections Commission portal right now. In 2020 elections, Edith Gonglowe of the CPP, imagine you, Edith Gonglowe, and they say they want normal, United Party say they want normal. Edith Gonglowe of CPP, she had 32.5%. 32.55% in fact. 32.55% in the elections in 2020, just 2 years ago. Jeremiah Kun, he had 36.12% of the votes. What? There's no big margin between there. Jeremiah Kun had 37,899 votes, and Edith Gonglowe had 34,153 votes. If the argument of the Unity Party is about number and not money, why didn't you go with Edith Gonglowe, who in fact represented the CPP in Nimba County? So she has an affiliation with the CPP and Unity Party specifically. Why would you go with the Jeremiah Kun, who's from the MDR? The MDR is not part of whatever collaboration that the Unity Party has. And this Edith Gonglowe now, she say she and Jeremiah Kun for A. So it means you are taking 34,153 votes if all factors are held constant. That Edith Gonglo where we take from Nima County. Then what's his name? Tiawan Gonglo take part of from there. Then Garrison Yellow take part of from there. That is Jeremiah Kun you say you're choosing. Let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Yeah, Fidel, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, I'm John Skilling Betty calling from Oro this morning.
Let's hear you, John.
Yeah, let me just firstly thank you for the expansion of the platform. Got to get through this morning. It's very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very difficult.
Thank
yeah,
you,
now
brother.
to the issue.
Mm-hmm.
And if honest, that ticket will certainly break. That ticket is not a winnable ticket. That's a blessing for us for the coalition of Democratic Change. The reason is just simple. This man has been labeled as a criminal by Senator Johnson. I think you've been a journalist, you can play the clip. You have been labeled as a criminal and labeled as an exporter of human parts by General Pedro Costa. Three, ALP will not attend to the program. The fourth, listen to the press release. I've told some of those who are coming in defense of that ticket should listen to the press release from the Liberty Party. That ticket there will be a strong division, and that ticket will not reach anywhere. The reason is just simple. The people of this country have made up their mind to re-elect President Weah. If you come in, look, we always say, George Ambassador Burger is all about the money. It is not about money. Listen to Sokoro who say they just want CDC out. Granted, but you want a ticket that will come and plunge into something worse?
Okay.
From the fire thing to the fire? Is that what you want? Is that what Labrador people? We have to look at the bigger picture, Labrador, not just because you have hate. But if you do not want president, well, look for a better remedy.
Thank
look
you.
for a better ticket. I think you only employ that ticket who are fighting us for the Democratic change position. But
Thank you.
I think I tell you there's a victory for us.
Okay, be happy. Be happy. Be happy, yeah? You must say the people will have victory for you. Morning. Just step away from the monitor.
Thank you.
Go ahead, my brother.
So the name is Musa Zekone.
Mm-hmm.
I call you for clarity.
Mm-hmm, Musa.
Like what I really observe about Omen Job is not good of selecting a running mate.
Mm-hmm. Like deficiency.
He's not very good at selecting running mate. In 2017, he left all of the potentials and reform candidates. He went and took another guy from out of the Unity Party to a different party and select the man as running mate, which is in my Nikwe. Like, they were Oscar classified that ticket to be a dead ticket upon arrival.
Mm.
And we doubt him after to the extent that when they went to the election, we saw how the ticket flip-flop until they were beaten massively. Today, again, he left all of those that rebrand the Unity Party after CDC disgraced the Unity Party to 41. They won 14 countries, only one country.
Mm-hmm.
The Unity Party were the win. Now when they collaborate...
Quickly, we have to go.
Quickly, when the collaborator political party came together and rebrand the Unity Party, we thought the Unity Party could be faster to use nobody that have the whole Basel bill, that have the whole constituent. Then you go to Jeremiah, what CDC just helped. They go down to win election. Even the 31% vote that Jeremiah get in the party, it will compare political party.
Exactly.
The ruling party vote was in that 31. While the NDR vote is in that 31. So try the ruling party vote for that 31%. You think Jeremiah want to bring even 10% to the Unity Party?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, Lydia.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, good morning, JLC audience. Okay, my name is Mr. Wama, and I join your conversation from Moravia.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Okay, like you rightly said, right? Back then, the Unity Party has lost political relevance, and it is the ALP, ANC, and
Liberty Party brought Unity Party back to its feet. Now, with they not appointing, let's just forget about Costa, but Yombly. Yombly, who is one of the political experience within our Liberian politics, not appointing her is very disappointing. But my point here with Yombly, because back then when it was with Cummings not accepting the vice senatorial position, they saw it has an issue. So now why this time around, she don't want to accept the Senate Pro Tem position that was promised to her. Because if you feel this is good for you, I think it should be good for another person.
Sure.
But they looking at Cummings to be the worst person, that's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you very much. The lines. Shortly, we'll go for our break. Take 2 more calls quickly and go for our break, and we'll come back. We take some more calls and usher in our guests. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother.
Good morning, brother.
Okay, my name is Samuel Dar. And I called from McDonald Street this morning. Look, we are disappointed.
Disappointed?
Yeah, we the Bible are disappointed. We can't do much, anything physically to show any disappointment. But we are disappointed. So for some of us who are just ordinary supporters of the Liberty Party, we saw what happened to our party because of what our stand-up bearer, Madam Kanga did, or Lawrence Kanga did to our party. Okay, we say, okay, we're not bad. They should be choosing, to run with Mr. Blanca. We'll give our support. But what is happening, or what has happened, because we don't know, maybe at the end of the day today, we should be named to pay her with Mr. Blanca. But if that does not happen, even if she came to me and said, look, even though I was not choosing, but no, I was saying, no, my dear, it was you, it was because of you went behind the Unity Party. I'm not about the Unity Party, I'm not about the Liberty Party, but because of the collaboration, I'll go with the Unity Party. But if you are not choosing to run with Mr. Walker, so I don't want to talk. Let me give you a call on the chairs and you see what happens. Go to the pastor, go ask now.
Okay.
Go and ask.
Thank you, man.
Hmm.
Okay. Like so in 2017, the time they gave Joseph Boakai a chance again to choose a running mate, they pull Gbesonga Finlay forward. The man gave Gbesonga Finlay Koto. He said no. That was not all. 2022-23 again, he gave Yomli Koto. Waiting about wait, that time let's go for our break right now. When we come back, we will take few more calls and then usher in our guest on the program this morning, the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1.
You put my enemies under my feet. Because I have you, I face no defeat. Higher and higher, I give you the praise and I give you the honor because you're the king. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor and everything. Yeah, you love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor and everything. Papa do, Papa do, Papa you too good. Jehovah you too kind. See the things that you done for me. Papa you too kind.
The good things that you they do, you just scatter my hand. Baba me for the many blessings you bless me, I cannot tell it all. I thank you. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory, Lord. You know you love me personally. Testimony. You get the glory, Lord. Yeah, Mama, you do right now.
testimony.
Testimony.
You got the glory.
Got the glory.
You got the honor when everything else.
You love me personal. You love me personal. You get the glory, Lord. Hey, hey.
Yeah, Obadu. Obadu.
Jehovah Obadu.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Jehovah Obadu. Papa, you too kind of.
You too good, you too good. Jehovah Obadu.
The blessings of our day.
Jehovah Obadu.
The mercies of our good. Jehovah, you too kind of. Yeah. Papa, you too kind of. You too kind of.
Ultra Symphony Mix.
It's Chai Keys on the beat.
Are you ready now? Skibidi bam bam. Na 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 na. Oh na na. Yeah yeah. Oh na na. Yeah yeah yeah. Oh na na. Yeah yeah. Oh na na. Jehovah Obadu. Papa, you too good. Jehovah, you too good. Papa, you too kind. Miracle working God, give you all the praise, give you all the glory. You alone deserve it. You put my enemies under my feet. Because I have you, I face no defeat. Higher and higher, I give you the praise and I give you the honor because you're the king. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor when everything, yeah. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor when everything, Obadu. Obadu. Papa, you too good. Jehovah, you too kind. See the things that you done for me. Papa, you too kind.
The good things that you they do. You just scatter my hand, oh. Baba mi, oh.
Yeah. Interesting indeed, very interesting indeed. It's something that happens in our daily lives. All right. You after a young lady, and she keeps telling you. She keeps leading you on. Leading you on means she not telling you say, "I want you." She just keep encouraging conversation with you, even though she not want you. But she not want say she not want you. She keeps encouraging conversation with you. Like that, she creates the impression like, okay, then you satisfied now because she already created the impression like she will accept you. Now knowing she just riding you on. Just making fun out of you. That's how Yombly Kanga Lawrence and Henry Costa were played. Now I continue to emphasize that you can say all of the negative that you want to say about President George Weah, but that is something that he has not done. For you to do good for him and for him to turn your back on him, or to be close to him and he turn his back on you, it's difficult. Most of those who you find in government today are those who help President Weah along the way. These are people who were in the trenches with him, who supported him. Now, you can criticize them as much as you want, but you can also agree that he did not backslide loyalty. He gave due courtesy to loyalty. So when people support you, when people are fronting for you, when people go through, a lot of humiliation because of you, it is not a good thing to just kick them by the wayside. And most of you were arguing, oh, Nima County get the support, they get the number. The 36.12 votes that Jeremiah Kun, 36.12% of the votes in Nimba County that was gotten by Jeremiah Kun was because of the support of the CDC. Even though he has a strength, do not get me wrong, he has a strength in Nimba County, but he was supported by the CDC. Now, CDC is no longer behind him. At the same time, Tiawon Gonglo is contesting. He's not supporting the Unity Party. He has his party, the LPP. What's his name? Garrison Yilu is supporting the CDC. He's not supporting the Unity Party. He has his followers. Who's that again? Edef Gonglowe, who came second to Jeremiah Kun, has her own supporters, and they are not supporting the Unity Party. And she keeps second with 32.55% of the votes in the 2020 elections. She's not supporting the Unity Party. Even though she ran on the party on the CPP's ticket, she was overlooked as well as were Heron Costa and Nyomli Kanga Lawrence. So these dissatisfaction, the former vice president has a job on his hand. Even if, that he has decided to support, to pick Jeremiah Kun as his running mate, he has to reconcile with all of these people. They are hurt. So if anybody is dismissive of the feelings of these individuals that were back kicked by former Vice President Joseph Boakai, and you think it's anything, oh yeah, leader man, the man just needed to choose one person. Yes, he needed to have chosen one person. But in that process, several persons got injured because they are thought that their proximity with him would have led to him choosing them. Now that he did not choose them, he has a responsibility of reconciling with these people. And I know some of them will want the vice president to make commitments, if possible, through writing. And it's notarized. Because now you can't depend on the former vice president again. He can tell you something today, tomorrow, something else happened. So you can't depend on him again. So that's how it appears like. So much has to be done by the former vice president after this program. Much has to be done. We'll be at the headquarters of the Unity Party on today to observe the program, to watch it as media people, to observe how the program goes on. That is our responsibility, and we owe it to this country. We are not backing up on that. We will be there. We will be there to observe the program and get all of the happenings there on today. But again, the vice president has a responsibility. Something has to happen. He must reconcile his people. They must come together and they work it out. All right, so let's take more calls on the program. This one is 0777 105 100 0555 105 100. Our guest is stuck up in the traffic. He's making his way, but he's stuck up in the traffic, and so we will still await him. If he can come in time before the time elapses, of course, then we will take him. If not, then we'll reschedule him for another time. Let's go back to the phone lines and take this call right here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your topical discussion. I'm Kevin Strave and I'm calling from the ship 14. My brother, I don't know why people going to be frustrated or feel disappointed. For the fact that the former vice president has all right to choose who he wants to be his running mate, and nobody should question that. I don't know why people will feel frustrated, because he did not promise anybody. By paper, he did not promise anybody. There is no written document to prove that he made a commitment that to Yombli, he will be my running mate, or how you call him, the ANC man.
ALP
right?
man.
The ALP man or the ANC man.
Right? But the ANC man not in the picking again.
He didn't make any commitment to anybody. So you who love it the most will probably be a running mate.
So let's make this thing practical, my brother.
Yeah.
You work with an institution, or maybe you in your community and someone is running there as representative. You work throughout with the person through campaign and what have you. The person won the elections, and the person decided to take someone else who is as equally competent as you are as his chief of office staff. What would be your reaction?
You gotta accept it. That's a matter of life and fact.
You accept it? You.
Coming up. You say equally competent. So it is left for the person to decide who is more competent. You may be equally competent, but in the eyes of the person who's doing the choosing will look at somebody being more competent.
So let's be frank now. You will not get there.
Why are you going to get there? Is it you the only person that's been working?
Okay. All right, my brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. 0777-105-100, 0555-105-100. And share our Facebook live this morning. You can also like and follow our page if you tune in for the first time. We are live on Facebook at ABC Radio 105 Official. We are also live on YouTube, ABC Radio 105 Official. And we are also live on, you can listen to us via the Radio King app. Just download RADROKING Radio King on the Google Play Store or the the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Download Radio King, RADROKING, and search for ABC Radio 105.1. So we have multiple platforms through which you can get us. All right. Let's go back to the phone line 0777-105-100, 0555-105-100. We should have had in studio the vice chair for administration of the National Democratic Coalition. He's in traffic, caught up in traffic right now, so we have to still continue. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are talking to Kerry calling from the Matali Bell.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah, my brother, I just want to appreciate you for the topic on discussion this morning. But the aspect of women choosing or on Jeremiah going to be a far running mate, I don't think it should be an issue that people should be discussing. The only thing we need is the president to rescue the Latin.
So he can carry anybody. He can carry everybody. Anybody he will carry.
Yes, of course. We only want to rescue the Latin hour.
Okay, rescue one. Thank you so much, my brother. All right. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm good. Let's hear you.
My name is Alfred Father, and I'm called from Ken Johnson Road.
Yeah, my brother. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I agree with you when you said, the people need to reconcile, need to talk to Oscar Yombi Kanga. But what the other person said is that they were not confirmed to them that you are the one that's going to be my running mate. Yeah. So that indicates that we are seeing, and some people are saying that he's going to pick Jeremiah Kum. I do believe that when Jeremiah Kum has been picked to be his vice running mate to Joseph Boakai, we, the supporters of Joseph Boakai, will continue to appeal to those that with us, and then for them to come on board. So what you just said, I think the people have to take that into consideration to appeal to Nyomblies and that of the Liberty Palestine on Nyomblies.
Simple as that.
Yes, to come, all the relevance together so that we can carry and the rescue run tickets.
Okay.
But for Harry Potter, so far, Harry Potter was not in. Harry Potter always said, we are not Indian or to become a vice running, but when we are picked, we still work. But if the vice president pick any person else, we still work. So I do believe that, after all the conversation, talking to them, we still come back and then we'll see President George Weah become a one-term president.
Okay. Thank you. They want to make President George Weah a one-term president. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Denise Aliyu Kamel Jala. Jala Kamel Aliyu. And I call you from the electoral district now this morning. I follow your shows religiously this morning relating to the happening in our country, most especially and the picking of the VP by the former and vice president of the Republic of Liberia. Let me say this, and some of us, we are a supporter of the Unity Party, and we supported the Unity Party, but at times, you should always be with people who
recognize you as a friend, especially coming from down the line. It's just looking like your friend and you come from down the line, struggle from ABC up to 12th grade because of you, your friend lost her family, she lost property, she lost even her party, political party. And coming to the success part that this person think that they can be happy with you people can be together, and you come all in a damn minute to choose someone who been into another relationship. I think for me, it is regrettable on the part of the former VP. And I think, even though it's Labrador in all we are talking about, it's regrettable, and the former VP should be able to go to Nombi and apologize to all the allies that been with him from down the line in order to reconcile Labrador and to rescue Labrador from the hands of these corrupt people, or these people that just constantly killing in our country, stealing our money, building multiple horses in this country with all a camp of it. So calling on the VP to go and appeal to Nomi Kanga, he did gone to her. Let's be clear on this.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And this could be a potential option for Senator Yumdi Kanga Lawrence. She has an issue with ability, as far as we know, that even led to the splitting of the Liberty Party. This is what could eventually happen if she decides that she will give the former Vice President Koto as well. Koto, you know, in our smart, when we're coming up, when somebody say Koto, say no, and, you know, refuse to do something. She could go to Musa Beliti. Hey, Musa, this has happened in our party. Let's reunite the party and make it a strong force. Musa could agree. They reunite the party, make the Liberty Party as stronger as it were before. Now, the party, you remember now, the Musa Beliti side of Liberty Party has said that they will support Alexander Cummings in the elections in October. So, once Yumli and Musa reconcile, it means the Liberty Party now is one. Having reconciled, they can join Alexander Cummings, and she goes as running mate to Alexander Cummings. So it will be a combination of the ANC and the Liberty Party. The full strength of the Liberty Party now that they are united. I'm just playing a scenario to you. Now, with that, they become a force to reckon with. So it means we will have three powerful options to choose from. The CDC, the Unity Party, and the CPP. Now, they too could convince other smaller political parties, with no disrespect to them, but in terms of number, other political parties to join them and enlarging the CPP. Go to parties like ACOP, talk to ACOP, and we have been reliably informed that could be where Alexander Cummings could get his running mate, by the way. That is the information we are getting. We have not confirmed it. We have not independently confirmed it. It has not been independently confirmed. But our sources are hinting to us that that could be where Alexander Cummings goes. Now, but considering that this split right now is ongoing in the Liberty Party, the reconciliation could be harnessed. Once there's reconciliation, it means the Liberty Party becomes one. And if they are one, they could join the ANC, which they've already given their support to, and eventually, Yumli Kanga Lawrence and Alexander Cummings could go on the same ticket, which is still positive for Yumli Kanga Lawrence because she is a strong force in Grand Bassa County. I know the conversation has been, well, Cummings does not have a base, but the consultations that Cummings has been doing over the time, when everyone lost the election in 2017, it has always been Alexander Cummings from the opposition community that has been engaging with people. He has gone across almost every part of this country, spreading his message. So he is not someone to overlook. He may have silent voters in his favor. There are others who do not come on social media, who do not talk about politics, but they observe the dealings of different political leaders and political parties. Those are people that Alexander Cummings may woo unto himself. So again, he's not someone to overlook. So a combination of Yumli Kanga Lawrence and Alexander Cummings is actually a strong foot. Worst case scenario, if that ticket does not win the election in October, or that ticket does not go to the second round, they will be a key determinant of who becomes president of Liberia. Then it comes to the whole space about what kingmaker thing. Then the kingmaker position now will be relinquished by Senator Prince Johnson. So that is something that Yumli Kanga Lawrence could do. Better still, she could decide, okay, I decide to stay with the former vice president, give him a support, give them good force, but again, it still becomes a splinter Liberty Party, which in my mind is not as cohesive as it should be, and they will not have the kind of force that they should have. Still, the options are open for Yumli Kanga Lawrence. 0777 105 100, 0555 105 100. Mind you, the ALP, Bernard Ure has always supported George Weah prior to the 2017 elections. I mean, before that, Ure was seen even as a member of the CDC. Then he had not funded the ALP. He was very close to the CDC. He did a lot of things for the CDC when they were cash strapped. He funded a lot of activities of the CDC. So there is a bit of affinity with the CDC. Now that he feels injured based on the decision of the former vice president, if you were to shift his peloton, he will obviously shift it in favor of the CDC. Could that be a possibility? Again, that's another option that's available. So there are lots of permutations that could go on, but it depends the kind of consultations that are being held by different political figures in our country. Let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I had to call again because I just wanted to make some clarity. They Gavin Smith from Florida. Okay. Again, if you look at why Joseph Boakai would have to choose
My man, what kind of clarity you want me now?
Yeah, I just want you to tell listener one thing. What analysis? Are you with me?
I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay, so if you look at why Joseph Boakai will have to choose Bayako, it's because Yumli doesn't have a seat. Yumli has broke away from the Liberty Party. So why is she standing? Legally, you will need somebody with a base.
So
no more is part of the Liberty Party.
Yumli controls a segment of the Liberty Party. She may not holistically have the entire party, but she has a segment of the party. There are people who are loyal to. Say that.
Are they legal?
When you say legal, what do you mean?
Being recognized by the NEC.
So, but she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. Hello, she doesn't have to. Legally be on a political party's ticket to be selected by someone as running mate. Do you know that?
But that give you an edge.
So you have your supporters.
You're running a party running a segment where it's illegal. I think it somehow helps us scatter.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's take another person. Good morning.
Yeah, Fidel.
Good morning, my brother.
My name is Jeffrey Peter II, and I joined the conversation from the forward. So thank you, Fidel, for the discussion. Look, no one knows the reason why Mr. Boakai chose to find his running mate outside of the Liberty Party. Mr. Boakai is the best person who knows the reason why he chose to do it. Moreover, choosing a running mate, and it is his choice. It is what he thinks. It is not anybody who's supposed to say this person must go or this person must be.
But those decisions, also recognize that those decisions are not beyond reproach. It's not that when you make a decision, that decision cannot be criticized.
No, it can be criticized, but for somebody to say this is the reason why Mr. Boakai has not chosen Yumli, it's the fact, and it means that person is not giving the right information. No one knows
It is a decision that was carefully looked at. Senator Lawrence, Senator, how do you call it?
Costa.
Brother Costa, Senator Jeremiah Enoku. These people were all part of that discussion.
You think so?
I know so.
Okay.
I know. So what happened is that at this point in time, the Ome can't take 3 of them to go as enemies. That's just one person has to come from there. So there, Jeremiah could maybe favored. What happens if it was Yombly? Then the Jeremiah team too was going to be disappointed.
Exactly.
And Emma County was going to be disappointed. The same with Costa. So, like just one person will be selected.
Okay.
And that's why the women called all of them. I think you heard about the meeting that was held in Bongi.
Okay.
Okay. So the women called them and to tell them where he was going and so who he was seeking. Moses talked to everybody. And so what we can say is for them to just leave now to go anywhere else would suggest that they were not in a collaboration with everything. They were there because they have personal.
Oh, sorry, he went off, not me. Okay, so if that parity of reasoning is to be used, it means Vice President Joseph Boakai was not in a collaboration in the interest of the people. That would be exactly what his action would be interpreted as. Because if that were the case, he wouldn't have chosen someone outside of the collaboration. 077-105-100, 077-105-100 are the numbers to call. Let me talk about this thing a bit before we move on any further. There is a statement here from Mo Ali of the Unity Party, and I was trying to establish contact with Mo Ali this morning to establish the authenticity of this information he posted here. He says on his Facebook page, by the way, he said, "Haha, plot uncovered. As I write, Monrovia Mayor and CDC Secretary General Jefferson Tamakoji is printing UP t-shirts at the Monrovia City Hall. The plan is to distribute the t-shirts to CDC partisans who will infiltrate the UP's program. Against. Sorry, I've missed out on that one. I'm trying to get it. Okay, let me start from the beginning. The plan is to distribute the t-shirts to CDC partisans who will infiltrate the UP's program tomorrow. The citizens who will be wearing the UP t-shirts printed by Koji tomorrow are instructed to behave as disenchanted UP partisans against our standard bearer's choice of running mate. After the program, they will go to journalists and pretend to be UP partisans who are against the vice president's choice pick. The vice presidential pick. Sorry. Well, mine brother Koji, you have to try harder. We are on top of this game. All right. Again, I was trying to try to get Mo Ali, and I will try again right now as I get Mo Ali on the program this morning. The Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1. I know he's very busy right now. I mean, all of the guys from Unity Party are busy right now, but it's important that I place this call to him because, again, it is a service to country that we do here. Our intent is to get every side of the story regarding, especially when the credibility of individuals are brought into questioning. That's our responsibility. Mo Ali's number seems not to be going through. Let me send him a message. Apparently, he will call me back. But this is the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.1. Once we can get Mo Ali, we will get in contact with the SG of the CDC, Jefferson Koji, as well, to respond to those allegations. It's very important. All right. Okay, I'm trying to get him. Kindly pardon me a bit. But let's take this call right here while we communicate with Mo Ali. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Cyrus Baye, and I call you this morning from 2SP Singer. I think the selection today it will determine the next plan of the United Party going to the election with its success. And then if you realize we have to choose nobody can let's say Jemaku, nobody must like to go back to cook let's say school me. So I could be the running mate of Kumi too as well.
You think so?
Yes, it can happen that way because if I'm married, they should reconcile with Benedict. Why she would be the running mate because we give her a call that you can be the running mate to Kumi. Which of course will be on another force.
Okay.
As well on the other side.
Thank you very much.
The political landscape will somehow balance too.
It will balance, make it competitive.
Yes. It will be a force against CDCs, and then maybe the second round they can make a good decision where they can push and then take a lead.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's take another person here. Good morning. Just get away from your monitor.
Yeah, good morning, Fidel.
Good morning, my brother.
This is Testimony Barkley joining you from the nation's capital.
Jeremiah Testimony Barkley. How are you, my brother?
Well, I'm doing pretty well. And you?
Well, I'm doing pretty well as well.
Okay, thanks a million to the entire folks there at ABC for the kind of job you do every morning. It's not easy, but you are providing your service to the nation. Thanks a million to all of you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And you see the pickup analysis today that is all around. I think P.P. Bwakai is looking at normal. Yeah, Nima is populated, but guess what? It is not all of the people in Nima that will be voting for Jeremiah Kung. There are other people too for Nima, you know. The poor man lawyer, Tewan Gongo, also comes from there. Another guy too from there. So, CDC will definitely get her on a share there. So, to rely on the normal, then that is the raw analysis.
Okay, my brother.
Nobody will not be picked. And she was not picked because she does not have an organized base. But if she has an organized base, the Democratic Party is not fundamental. Then you will say because if you do your calculation, your numerical strength calculation, then nobody will be having more numbers, more than Kum because the Democratic Party is the second largest political party in Liberia.
In the opposition community.
In the opposition, rather. I was the opposition. And she didn't lie in our press release. The Democratic Party will serve as an influencer to who becomes the next president in this country. But at times, to be told, let's agree, Bwaka did not pick nobody but there are. So is it telling me that in the Unity Party there's nobody there competent to become the running mate except he goes to take somebody who is
What's wrong with Edith Gonglowe?
Edith Gonglowe is there. Very articulate. Sound.
Brilliant woman.
So the list is there. There are many persons there. Many persons in the UP which I would not want to even call their name. Why didn't he pick them? So the issue is not about just running mate. I think it is about the financial strength because in politics there are three things: the numerical strength, financial sufficiency, and the willingness to steer the affairs of the country. Because government is waiting, but always be prepared and set an example that will take over. These are the measures and the political methodology I will use to leave your internal circle. And once I pick somebody, it sends a very terrible message to me that should they become the winner of this country, they will go for workers and import the inequality like they did in 12 years back. So for me, I'm afraid of that particular ticket because you say you're going to pick somebody that will image his character. But today, Costa has just informed us reliably that the man is a human past error.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much. 0777 105 100, 0777 105 100, 0555 105 100. Let me take time with the number. Some people do complain. 0555 0555 105 100, 0555 105 100, and 0777 105 100. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my brother.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'm calling from SSP office. Thank you so much for all of the beautiful analysis. I think I want to stack.
Just get away from the noise, please.
Yeah, I'm in my office.
Okay, go ahead.
And I park on the road. When the city that was the Congress and that was the
NPP.
And the LPP were coming together to form their coalition. They still wonder for the name or for the nomenclature or for the nature of citizens to stay exist. There was no quorum because they wanted for even the listener within the party or that is supporting the party.
It was a brand name.
As a name, as a name, difficult citizens. And there were no quorums. When Joe was picked, because there was no convention. Between Chua and there was somebody from the LPDC, there was no convention. When Chua was handpicked by the president, now, there was no problem, there were no quorums. So it's so humbly. And that was the unity party. So they can know and know with the second occurring that was in the unity party.
Okay, my brother, I have to let you go. Your background is noisy. Sorry about that. But your background is very noisy. It's not good for the radio. All right, let's take this number. This person is calling from overseas. We may start on that one. But 0777-105-100. Let's take this person right here. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm good.
This is Francis Imo calling from Canton Hill. My advice to all unity parties. Please, I don't want you people to be calling and making some remarks that will bring problems. Once the man is speaking, somebody says, let us be calm and continue to talk to our friends in Liberty Party.
Okay, sorry, I have to interrupt you, but I have to take, sorry, that I have to interrupt you. Let me take Muhammad Ali, the former Secretary General of the Unity Party and representative aspirant in District Number 5, Montserrat County. Good morning, Muhammad Ali.
Morning, Fidel. How are you?
Well, I'm doing good. Yesterday evening, there was a post on social media attributed to you. First of all, let's establish whether it is you who did the post.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Now, what was the reason behind that post that you did yesterday?
You know, Fidel, we've got intelligence all over, and at my level, I don't just make a post because I want to write to tarnish somebody's reputation. We are in politics, and normally when you're having these kind of programs, people plan to dent the program. And so we got a very reliable and credible intelligence that my friend Koji was involved into this. And so I thought to bring it to the public there, because when we see these things, we know exactly where they are coming from so that the public would not be surprised.
Okay. What exactly were you told?
They are printing T-shirts, Unity Party T-shirts, and they will put on their surrogates to go to the program. And after the program, they will just run to the press and say, "Oh, we don't agree with what Joseph Wagai said. If I will resign from the party because we not vote for the running mate he selected."
And why do you think is the intention behind that move?
And like I said, to put a dent into the program today, to make it appear like, oh, there are some disenchanted Unity Party partisans who want to disagree with the standard bearer's pick for vice standard bearer.
Okay. Has he communicated with you since you did that post?
Who?
Koji.
No, not. I haven't seen any communication from.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. We'll be brief on that. And you're a busy man today. We'll find a time to have you here to talk about District 5 politics.
Thank you, Fidel.
Okay. It's Muhammad Ali. He's the former Secretary General of the Unity Party. And he's a representative aspirant in District Number 5, Montserrat County. Let's go back to the phone lines this morning. And while we are getting this man on, I will try to establish contact with the Secretary General of the CDC, Jefferson Koji, this morning. Good morning.
Morning, sir. Morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, okay. But after class year. Yeah. Somebody called after.
I beg you, please speak out a bit louder, please.
Yeah. Okay, I'm King Actor. Commonly known as King Actor after class year. But you see, let me just say something, my brother. You know, yesterday, I don't see why the former Secretary General will make this kind of allegation on Jefferson Koji when he already see that the guy is normal and there's no threat. Ain't nobody, I don't really know whether they got more on their head that when they come there, they will notice that they are afraid of their own or Liberian that will be coming. They know all the members, I don't think there's a clear tactic employed by Mo Ali so that when this program fails, and you understand, because you already failed, then you will argue.
But you be on Koji?
So that's the issue of Koji, but why is always about Koji? And you understand, this guy is just playing a lazy game. Let them carry on their program and just if they want Koji.
Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you so much. 0777-105-100. I'm communicating with Jefferson Koji, by the way, to get his response regarding this allegation. I do not want to take him on the radio like that. 0777-105-100. 0777-105-100. 05-105-100. The Unity Party, the former vice president and standard bearer of the Unity Party, is expected to announce his running mate today at the grounds of the Unity Party headquarters on Broad Street, right? On Broad Street, and that place is expected to be jam-packed as we are getting reports. It will be, and also indicated by the Secretary General of the party, Amos Twe. So you should brace yourself for a jam-packed city on today. Today, yep. Let's go back to the phone lines and take this person. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning, Fidel. Let me say good morning to the people of La Bureau and all Unity Party partisans La Bureau, especially.
Okay.
My name is Joseph C. Jr. I call you from Rescue 15 to make beside Cowell Road.
How you call it?
Yeah. Rescue 15.
All right, my brother.
Yeah, it's not funny. La Bureau is across the water now. So we did that to rescue the country from the hands of the king Pharaoh from Egypt. So today the president waiting will be announcing a running mate. We do not look at who will be choosing. You cannot put a vice president, you put a president. He man know who will be choosing. So we are waiting anybody to choose before the party authority to really come out of power.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Well, these guys are ganging up. But folks, this is the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio. Today is the last presentation of the week, and you know what it is. Good morning. Good.
I'm Washington calling for District 17. I don't know at this point, the party, whether they will be impacting their partisans for other.
You're coming in broken, sir. Can you change your position? I don't want to let you go.
Person told you this morning. Okay, and why they are not, they are partisans with us from other districts and the other districts, most of them. It is because of funding. They never say funding to the people. I don't want my brother, he's supposed to come here to me in the district 17. He's going to come back to me in the district 17. So I inquired for him. He told me that he was coming back here. Then we hear myself, we will go there. But after calling him, he's telling me that there is no funding sent to them, so we will not be able to use our own funding to come. Okay, then man knows that. Then you just call. You ask him, the other call, what you go and that's what you call. The man just from telling you, see, and people talking to us, we will pay attention to the very things. Then we know it. If people want to fool the Liberian people, they continue to fool the Liberian people. So the matter just from talking to you, you don't know their ideas. And people, they are women, they want to get Unity Party t-shirts.
But Mo Ali know all Unity partisans? Mo Ali know all Unity partisans?
No, but you have to know that not even all of them, you have to know the major ones.
Okay. So what's with the non-major ones? They're not capable of causing confusion?
I'm coming to you now.
Yeah, no, we can stay on the line throughout. I mean, I just asking you specific questions, that's all. I just ask you. Okay.
Question,
no, we can waste all our time on the line like that, my brother. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Pierre.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, I'm just calling from Coffee.
Yes, I enjoy the question that he asked that Koro Jelna is more I didn't know all the United Parties. Because how can you accuse Jefferson Koji when you don't know everybody that will go there?
No, the man say he got intelligence.
Solomon daughter, and they said our Jefferson Koji at the end of the day, they changed the story. So everything, Jefferson Koji, everything Jefferson Koji. First of all, they don't know all that. Nobody will go there, they will go there and have a program, the program will come up. Everything will be all right for them. So let it leave Jeff alone.
Okay.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you very much. And we take 2 more calls on this, and we transition to something that will close us up on the program this morning. Good morning. Sorry, just call the other line. These guys, man. I've got a major issue with y'all, my man. 077-105-100, 077-105-100. Good morning. Hello. Your intention is to burst my ears, right?
Yes, brother.
And you answer yes.
I'm Urias from FE.
Let's hear you, Urias.
Yes, you know the problem of our country, Liberia. People don't seem to be looking in the right direction that will bring peace for our country. Everybody looking for self-interest. Who they love, who they don't want to go there, and what have you. And in such a thing, you give the opposition more chance to encroach on you, and even cause confusion on you. Mr. Boyka has been like a twin father, as a twin mother. You got people on the right, got people on the left, got people ahead of you. And in case of looking among them, if you pick Mr. X, C will talk. If you take B, A will talk. If you see a wife that are picking someone that will bring the put the party to be the running mate. But a lot of people got problem with, and it's not big man. I'm sending to Liberia. Jeremiah Kwe is sending to Liberia. You only can go there. A contact can go there. A Jeremiah can go there. It's Liberia. Let's see where way forward. How can we move the country forward? We're looking for peace. We're looking for love. We're looking for unity. Why can't we go together and then do something better for our country tomorrow?
Thank you, my brother.
If the person can be, and they will not love the person, they will depart from, stay away from voting, and will not vote for the person, will not vote for that person. To me, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Can be Liberian, let's love our country and see the way forward.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much, Dad. All right, thank you so much. One more person, and then we'll close up on this segment of the program. But there's something very important I wanted to talk to you about. All right, with what's happening in District Number 11. I told you about this the last time, that this countryman and original countryman thing in District 11, where a brother, smaller brother for that matter, has decided to take his brother to court, all right, on the basis that his brother owns a car that you give to him, and he does not want to give it to him. And we investigated and found out what is the real issue behind this. So the real issue is that this brother, Dr. Towe Nimeni Tue, Dr. Thomas Nimeni Tue, he wants to be representative in District Number 11. He's taken his brother to court because he sent a vehicle to Liberia that this brother was using for a property that he was developing. By the way, the brother is also okay financially. It's very important to state that the brother is okay financially. But this brother has been working. He's MacArthur Hilton. MacArthur Hilton has been working in District 11 prior to the arrival of Dr. Nimeni Tue, Thomas Nimeni Tue. And this MacArthur Hilton is known popularly in District Number 11 as Countryman. And because of this name, you know, in Liberia, there are certain names that you are known by. And in fact, we try to leverage on it politically when we are contesting for election. For example, District Number 13, all right? Edward Flomo is calling Edward Papi Flomo. So that Papi is more like a name that's attached to him. There are some people call him Color Green. That's the name that the people know him by in District Number 13. So if another person notices that this name is a brand name in District Number 13, and they decide to use that name, say, I am the original color green, then you start to ask yourself, what is the motive behind that person's decision? Now, that is the same thing that happened in district number 11. His brother, his older brother, elder brother, to speak good English, his elder brother is contesting, hopes to contest in district number 11, as I'm told. He has been working in the district, been doing a good job in the district, building hand pumps as per the desire of the people of district number 11, building centers for intellectual exchanges and what have you. He's been working breaches and what have you. So this his smaller brother came in the country and decided that, okay, let the countryman name popular. So I will say, I will not go for original, I will not go for countryman, I will go for original countryman. So he takes the name original countryman and decides to use it as a brand. Now, it became an issue of confusion, and his people decided to intervene. A lot of people, including Bishop Kunkun. Bishop Kunkun decided to intervene to no avail. The mother of these two men, who was burdened and kind of sighed regarding the news she was receiving from Liberia, also decided to intervene, but to no avail. Because Dr. Thomas Nimini Tue decided he was bent on taking his brother to court. Now, our issue is not about who is right or who is wrong. It's about the fact that, look, serving in public space, serving as a representative, especially in a country like ours, where there are multiple problems, where a leader is expected to reconcile his people, and you are vying for that office in the midst of you having this confusion with your brother, a confusion that is unwarranted, but because he has taken issue up with you regarding the name countryman, so you think it is a problem. How can that person who cannot reconcile with his or her brother become a good leader? How is that possible? Where is that possible? Of course, it is not. It is never. And if you listen to the cry of the mother of these two individuals, MacArthur Hilton and Dr. Thomas Nimini Tue, if you listen to the mother, the way she's crying on her son, Dr. Tue, I don't know why my son, I will born him, he doesn't want to reconcile with his brother. Now, these kinds of things are things that we overlook. When these people assume offices, they kind of cut off speech from people. I know, for example, in district number 17, where the representative thinks that people who criticize him are against him. That is the same thing that will happen in district number 11, God forbid, if this man were to become a representative. He will just, once you criticize him, he will cut off speech from you, regardless of how you are very clear on your position about issues in the district. Dr. Nimini Tue, you have to reconcile with your brother. Now, this thing is not about politics. I'm only raising this issue because I think once a segment of our society is affected by bad governance, it will sprinkle over to other parts of the district or other parts of the country. And this is not something that we want to see. And I believe the key and the pathway to you wanting to be representative, or people looking at you even to consider you as being representative, is by firstly reconciling with your brother. Smith, I want you to come in here and let's get this thing with the mother of these two men. How she is crying that she wants her children to reconcile. That she wants her children to reconcile. She does not feel good that her children are at loggerheads, and that the smaller brother is going at deep throat with his bigger brother because of his quest of being representative in district number 11. We cannot elect people of such caliber in national leadership. And that's the same way we criticize, we criticize those who are vying for the presidency. same has to apply to those who are vying for the representative seats. So the best that Dr. Nimini Tuer can do is to reconcile with his brother so that this issue can be laid to rest. Even if you're doing it pretentiously because you want to be representative, at least do it. But it is not a good thing for you to be vying for a representative seat, someone who will control an entire district, to still be at loggerheads with your brother, even after the intervention of your mother, after the intervention of other people who are seen as opinion leaders in the society. This is not a good thing. This is not good. And I hope Dr. Thomas Nimini will stop this thing. Reconcile with your brother. Talk to him. Whichever difference that you have, talk to him. And then let this issue be laid to rest. In the absence of that, I still believe you are not best suited to be the representative of district number 11. And I'm saying this with no scruple, that there is a need for you to reconcile with your brother. Now listen to this mother. And this is what gets to me. The fact that the mother has to cry on her son. Listen.
I don't know internet what you can be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm there.
She was in conversation with my colleague Obed Jiba.
Is doubting that the voice is not his man's voice. He said, he said, and are you saying that?
Oh, so what, how you want my voice to look like? Because one other man called me and asked me the afternoon whether I'm aware of it. I said, yes, I'm aware of it. I'm the one talking. So what it means? Put me on recording, record me again. My name is Ruth Kofa Nimle. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm speaking from Los Angeles right now. I'm the one talking. The mother of Mike Arthur and Thomas, I'm the mother of them.
Okay.
I'm the one talking. Yes.
So yeah, let's get it straight.
Everybody to hear it.
Okay. So you're the mother of Dr. Nimini Tuer as well. Thomas Nimini Tuer.
Yes. Yes. I'm the mother. I'm the one born then. I'm the one born Mike Arthur Hater, and I'm the one born Dr. Thomas Nimini Tuer. I'm the one that born it.
Even though the mother so angry so much that she said, I had to call him say.
And Thomas is the 10th child. So he's not even next to Arthur. I'm the mother, Ruth Kofa Nimle from Los Angeles. I'm the one speaking now.
Okay.
It must be on the air.
Yeah, it's on the air, man. It's on the air. The woman is disappointed that she's even saying it should be on the air. It's on the air, mama.
It has come up in the public. It has gone to the court. What does it mean for your family and the value of your family that one of the brothers will go to the court, issue a writ for search and seizure with this one paper issued marked original countryman on it?
That's the man.
So, like I'm saying, no mother will be happy.
No mother will be happy.
Or two children going in court. No mother on earth will be happy. No mother will be on earth will be happy. You understand me? They pick up issue here. When I came to America, Thomas, he's the one said for me, I came to America 2013. February 22nd, I landed in America 10 years ago. When I came, I met a pick up here. They pick up the everything behind it. That's not the only car in fact in America driving around American street that got country name on it. They got so many cars in America that countryman name is on the car. So I met a pick up your countryman name is on the car. But it doesn't mean that the Thomas is known as original or real countryman in America. All the people that are riding the car in America, what get countryman on it, small car, they get some kind of fine car. Someone say he like the car because it's written on a countryman. Do they know that to be countryman in America? Nobody know him to be countryman in America. Even though the people that red Honda Toyota car pickup had a countryman on it, nobody knew him to be countryman. Then when he sent the pickup to Liberia, At that time, my daughter was in Liberia. Say whenever he comes
No,
to Liberia,
let's-
he's going to be using a pickup.
Okay, wait. We have to pause it here because time is not our friend. But when we come back here Monday, we will play this clip in its entirety because we believe that the governance of our country requires individuals who are morally upright. Not only that, but who are able to reconcile, because there will obviously be confusion. I mean, around as a leader of the district. Of course, you will have confusion all around. All right, so we don't expect you to operate in a way that does not resemble someone who is reconciliatory in nature. We can't allow that. Okay, so folks, on that note, we have to go. Of course, time is not our favor. Like I said, thank you so much for being our companion for this entire week. It has been a rewarding series of presentations, and we do appreciate your support throughout. What we want you to do is keep sharing our social media page, share it to as many groups as you can, and follow as well, so that when we come on, you can get instant notifications. You need to spread the word out that ABC Radio is here, and ABC Radio is here to stay. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Fidel City. Dennis Nipson has also been a part of the presentation, but like I said, she has been attending a capacity building workshop for staff members. So folks, do have yourselves a great weekend, and we'll leave you with this one right here. I'm not doing my traditional theme song. I'm leaving you with this one by the guy Gizino, and I love this song too so very much. It's called Bottom and Bread. Until Monday, that's when we'll be here. Monday we hope to have, no, let me not announce the guest, but we'll have a very important guest here on Monday on the program. Until then, have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.
Nicki Minaj, come give me love, give me your body.